What's up, people? Just doing a quick video on two knives I just picked up, and basically they're both Chris Reeve Sebenzas. I wanted a dressy knife. I'm really not into like super dressy. I'm more into like stuff that's got a finish, a user-friendly finish to it. So, but that being said, I still wanted something like just one really nice dressy knife, and basically I decided to go with a Sebenza. Just because it's the price point, really. I still try to stick pretty true to my word and say I won't spend over $1,000 on a knife again, unless for some miracle I get a March or something like that, at his price or, below his price, whatever, which ain't gonna happen. So basically, I went for a dress knife with Damascus and some kind of nice inlays. In the custom world, from a decent maker, you're probably looking for around $1,200 to $1,500. Depending on who the maker is or where you get it, secondary prices or dealer prices. So it all kind of depends, but basically these go for around 700, 720, something like that. So I figured I'd go with one of these. And the other thing is people go back and forth. There's always a Strider, Chris Reeve debate and all this stupid shit. But in all reality, you really can't go wrong with the quality and the fit and finish of a Chris Reeve knife. I've had, these will be my fifth, Chris Reeve knife, and all of them came centered, no play. After having them for a while, they didn't develop lock slip, sticky locks. You just know what you're getting when you pay for a Chris Reeve knife. And I've really come to appreciate that. I've sold all three of the ones I had prior to these two. And, it took me a long time to come back after buying, numerous customs, to realize that just the quality you get and how great it is to know you can get a knife, just pick it up and know with the fit and finish, everything is going to be, top notch. The tolerances are going to be excellent. So anyway, now that I'm done with my ramble, onto the knife. This is a large Sebenza 21 with box elder inlays, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. It's, mostly the tan color with some darker spots. There's a little bit of red in there. Get this, but I really, really like this wood. It's out of what I've seen and in person, it's my favorite inlay that they make. I just really like it. I prefer it over the mammoth bark and all that too, which that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I mean, aesthetically, that's always going to be on the owner of the knife. But I really like it. This has Devin Thomas basket weave Damascus, which I think looks awesome. It's just your, standard Sebenza, all the rest of it. Kind of got the brushed satin finish on the tie, except on the lock bar and the pocket clip, which are blasted. Lockups, typical Chris Reeve, somewhere between 50 and 70 or so percent. There's no play. It's solid. I mean, after I just did my spiel, I don't have to go through that. But I really just think it's, overall, it's a beautiful knife. It's definitely the prettiest knife I have in my collection. And it'll stay that way probably for a long time, just because, like I said before, I usually go for stuff that's a little bit more user-friendly. And I did want one that was just really nice and kind of dressy. So I think it's pretty awesome. So let me know what you think. And then, that being said, I picked up for the user. I did want another, after getting that, I knew I'd have it, like it, and want a more user one. So I did pick up a large micarta in Singo. I really do like this blade shape. Kind of a modified Warncliffe, sheep's foot, whatever. And same thing. I mean, it's just your typical micarta, blasted handles. But same thing, came dead centered. Lockups, the typical Chris Reeve. There's no play up or down. It's extremely smooth. So, but again, I mean, honest to God, I really am just happy to buy a knife and not have to worry about, especially in the world in customs. You know, sometimes you just don't know what you're getting. I mean, I've seen guys get stuff from, you know, highly regarded makers that have, you know, end up getting lock slip and shit like that. And you know, I'm not saying that, you know, customs are crap. I love custom knives. It's probably my favorite type of knives. But you know, there is a big variable in what you're getting. Sometimes it is what it is, and you know, handmade. You might not, you know, not every knife is the same. It's all a little bit different, and you know, the maker's bound to make mistakes. And I don't harp on them big for a lot of it, as long as they don't have a problem fixing it up and stuff like that. So it really doesn't bother me. But you know, as far as centering goes and that, you know, I've gotten a bunch of custom knives that were off-centered. It doesn't make a huge deal to me. The only time it really does is, you know, if I sell it, because like most customs, I don't get a chance to handle them before I ever purchase a knife. I purchase it and then see, you know, if the quality's there, or, you know, if once it's in hand, if I like it. So, but it is nice to know that you get it perfectly, you know, just the precision on the fit and finish of a Chris Reeve knife, you really can't beat. I mean, it's hard to beat anywhere. So, I mean, that's my opinion. I know some people don't like the S35, and to be quite honest, I'd rather have S30. S35 is not my favorite steel, but in all honesty, for what I'll ever use this knife for, it's perfectly fine, and it'll hold up just fine. So, would I take a more high-end steel over that? Yeah, but all in all, I think they're great knives, and like I said, it's nice not to have to worry about what you're getting. You know what you're getting when you purchase one. So that's my spiel for this, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Take one more look at this. I really was blown away. Like, I saw the pictures of this and I thought it was gorgeous, and I opened it up and I was like, man, this thing is super nice. I do love the basket weave Damascus. All right, people, that's it. I'm out.